Okay, and welcome again. We are back to playing Battle Chef Brigade.
Yep, and 2 days later, Kamen is still wearing the same clothes.
He sure is.
Yeah.
That filthy man needs a shower.
I mean, maybe that's why his hair's so unruly.
Yeah, it does look greasy, and
Yeah.
you can tell that he doesn't comb it.
I mean, at least his goatee is nicely trimmed and
It is.
well kept. But I mean, other than that, I mean,
He's a filthy man otherwise.
and I mean, that looks like the kind of clothing that you get really sweaty in, especially since
Yes.
there's 2 fires right next to him.
Yeah, and he does have to stand there for the entire battle, which is not very long, but nonetheless.
It's only 5 minutes. I think it's
He's
6,
wearing
actually. Come on, Adult Swim.
Adult Swim? What are you
You
doing?
failed me. I really liked this game until then.
Had very good attention to detail until now. Leonid. He's such a cocky man. Elf boy.
He's just kind of matter of fact. He's like, yeah, I know I'm good.
What?
I'm gonna let you know before I fight you, so you don't get your expectations up. I got my expectations up, and I was very disappointed with his performance. I'm sure if this wasn't a video game where like they don't like just throw the hardest person at you at the beginning, then it'd be more realistic.
Yeah.
And he would actually be hard. But it is a video game, and I'm only on chapter 2, so. Oh, dang it!
It's water. The one
Yeah, that
ethereal pot that you don't have.
Oh, that's fine.
That's cool. Is it random every time, or would you have possibly been able to
It's
tell
not
that?
random, no. If I care to like write down notes and be like, okay, so this
Yeah.
person's gonna like that's the battle it's gonna be.
Or look up a walkthrough, which
Yeah.
is a bit cheese. I don't believe in using walkthroughs unless I need to. I hate doing it, actually. It's just so cheap to,
Oh, yeah.
you basically like, give up and you're like, well, instead of going through the full experience of this game like I should, I would much rather just, cheat my way through it.
Yeah.
Learn how someone else did it so I can just go through the motions.
This battle kind of sucks for the sole reason that the main ingredient is dragon.
Doesn't have a lot of water in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is
Not even a lot of water.
Ooh, that was some decent amount of water. What are you giving me?
Water and fire?
Ooh, these berries are good.
Ooh.
Give me my berries back.
You don't have any room anyway.
Oh, okay.
Is that treasure chest full of something good?
It's filled with sauce that
Ooh.
I'm actually going to be using.
Nice.
First things first, let me just drop these
You're the
guys
realist.
in here. Well, yes.
What?
Yeah, let me just drop as many of these guys as I can.
Cool.
Don't know why it decided to do it in that order. Okay.
Yeah. That's okay.
No, I messed up.
Yeah,
There
bad.
we go.
Okay.
Oops. Okay.
I've noticed you like to combine the ones that are on the very bottom.
Do I?
Like, you like to turn everything so that way when they dissolve into each other, they're on the very bottom row. Notice that about you.
Give me back my berry! Whatever.
Yeah, I just got gored by a
Really? Red sauce?
monster thing.
I don't need red sauce. I was hoping it would give me
Blue sauce. Do you like that I knew that it was blue? And I've never played this. We got bones in there.
Not enough blue. I told you, this battle sucks.
Yeah. If you did have a blue pot,
Yes.
you would have been prepared.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
I mean, it makes it more authentic that way. I don't
It
know.
does. If, in theory, you lose this battle,
I'm not going to.
right, but if you were to lose this battle, would you be able to go back into the town, buy the blue pot, and come back? Is that a thing?
No.
It's progressed already?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the thing is about this, the way this tournament works.
Yeah.
It's that if you get 4 wins, then you progress to the next stage. But if you get 3 losses, then you're kicked out.
Okay.
So it tracks which ones you win and which ones you lose.
Okay.
I guess I should throw some dragon stuff in there, right?
Yeah. Just so that way the main ingredient is involved.
Yeah, I just need 1, so...
Oh, okay. Because I remember there was one battle he had where he got yelled at because dragon wasn't as important in his dish, or not dragon specifically, but whatever the primary was.
Yeah. Let me throw this guy in here, because now I can connect right here, and then I just need a little bit more blue. So let me throw that. Connect these guys.
Nice. Do you feel you have enough blue in there?
No, I need 1 more level 3.
Okay. And do you know that for sure, or is that...
That's the rules of the game.
Okay.
So yes, I do know.
I couldn't tell that it was a rule of the game, so I was not positive.
Ooh.
Need a little more blue. You're not gonna lose, are you?
Definitely not.
Okay.
Just what I needed.
Cool.
Pantry, let me throw this in. Casting. Okay.
You might.
May or may not
Just
have
flip the
enough
button,
time.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oof, oof, oof. Okay. You got
Yay!
it. Nice.
Thank you for your hard work, Chef. Let's see what our judge has to say about your efforts.
Yeah, the thing that saved me was the fact that I had the blue ingredient in the pantry from the start.
Yeah,
Because that was a lot of blues right there.
exactly.
Because, like, as you saw, they didn't have that many water-based animals.
Mm-hmm.
Smoked Armagh heart pate, garnished with squickle tentacle and fiery sauce assortment.
Squickle tentacle.
That's what I like. They show.
Yeah,
Like they show what ingredients you put in.
I like that. They do make it feel legit in like a watered down way of like a real cooking show where they're gonna be like, it's, like I was watching Master Chef because that's obviously I think I've told you like the only cooking show I really enjoy the most.
Yeah.
And like every single time they bring a dish up, they'll be like, I made eggs pureed in a blender and then thrown into a skillet for 30 seconds, garnished with chives and with some of this on the side. They make it all classic. They have it like written out in text in the bottom, so that way you can actually see what's in it. Always neat. There was one episode of MasterChef. I think it was like the first episode of a season. So it was like when they were still like trying to weed out the ones that weren't MasterChef grade.
Yeah.
This poor dude, they kept prizing him as like, oh, the oldest competitor in MasterChef history.
Yeah.
He was like 74. Seemed like a really nice guy. And the first...
See?
Ooh, what's that?
That's the thing. that I
Oh,
was
so
talking
it just
about.
gives you
It gives-
3 rainbow balls?
It gives me 1 3 times.
Oh, okay.
So it gives me 1 rainbow ball 3 times.
Of your choice. You can choose when to put them in.
Yeah.
Nice.
I completely forgot he gave them to me. I thought I bought them from the 2-headed guy.
Right.
But yeah, this is like,
That's pretty cool.
yeah. Especially since I get it 3 times.
Yeah. So the task was to make like just breakfast. They gave you all the ingredients and they're like, "Hey, just make the best breakfast that you can. We'll tell if you're good enough or not." And this old dude, like nicest guy it seems like, he walks up and he makes bacon and eggs. Sunny side up, bacon, not really seasoned with much besides salt and pepper. And that was it. That was literally it. He's on national TV show for cooking,
Yeah.
you know, trying to show that you're a better cook than everyone else, they fucking roasted the shit out of him. Being like, you come to the show and you cook bacon and eggs. You don't even make them special or
You know what?
put some good seasoning on them.
I'm gonna equip this.
You're gonna try the new?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna do the triple. The
triple whammy. Is that what we're?
The triple elemental whammy.
Yeah, that poor guy. I feel like I want to like reach out to him or like look him up online and see what he's up to because he got fucking roasted.
Yeah, that feels bad.
Yeah, it feels real bad, man.
I mean, to be honest, for breakfast, that's all you really need.
Yeah, that's all.
Like, I get dinner, like it being all fancy and stuff.
Exactly.
But breakfast?
Yeah, it's bacon and eggs. Keep it simple. When I cook breakfast for myself, it will either be a bowl of cereal or straight up bacon and eggs, if I even want to make the eggs.
Mm-hmm.
That's like my least favorite thing to make for breakfast. I love eggs, but I can't flip them. I can't flip them good. I can't get my spatula underneath the
that's
eggs.
not a problem for me because I like scrambled. I know.
Oh, fuck.
I know you don't like scrambled.
Yeah.
But, like...
I think it's your heritage, though. Not to pull the race card, but like when I worked
It might be.
Yeah, when I worked at Denny's, every Hispanic person that came in would always get scrambled eggs. No matter what, if they got it on a burger, if you get an egg on a burger, you're supposed to get it like anywhere from over easy to over well. You got to get some gooey yolk.
See, the thing for me is that I like the yolk being evenly distributed.
That makes sense.
That's why I like the scrambled eggs.
Now that I think of it, that is kind of unsatisfying when I get my over easy eggs and the yolk is...
Because it's like, that it just makes it so like one part of the egg is so much more tasty than the rest.
Yeah.
But with scrambled, the yolk is evenly distributed and then it's just like, it's equally, like the whole egg is equally as tasty. That's why I personally like scrambled eggs.
Makes sense. I like it.
I'm not going to use that.
Nah, you don't need it. You're already a pro.
To be honest, I'm not 100% sure what it does.
I take it you didn't use it in your real playthrough?
Like, I equipped it. It says, serve a dish containing all ingredient types from your match's theme ingredient. So essentially what I think that does is say, the theme ingredient is dragon.
Yeah.
And dragons have one of each. Dragons have one of each element in them and bone.
Yeah.
So if I were to put one of each element in there and bone from the dragon, then when they're rating the dish, I'd get extra points.
Okay.
I think that's what it does.
I straight up thought that was a book that you had to read through.
No.
I thought it was gonna teach a tutorial reading.
No.
I'm like, nah, you don't need that. So on the topic of eggs, I around the time I was pretending that I was going to be seriously healthy, when I was still at Denny's, I started making this meal.
He's starting to warm up to me.
He's warming up to you?
Yeah,
Oh.
Instead of him just being like, go away, he was like,
grumpy little...
He was like, go away, and then I was like, oh, okay, and then he was like,
good luck.
Good luck, essentially.
That's so nice. So I made, what I would do is... This breakfast was dank, let me tell you. I got scrambled egg whites, very healthy, tasty. I loaded that with some cheddar cheese and threw some Cholula hot sauce in. Do you like Cholula?
What's the issue?
Probably.
It's not very spicy hot sauce, but it's very tasty. Load that shit in, and I would top it off with some wheat toast and some yogurt with some fruit in it. I was eating that every day for a month before I left Denny's. So freaking yummy.
Oh, this is when they're introducing sauces. Have I told you about sauces?
You mentioned that there was a red sauce, but that's it.
Yeah, so essentially what sauces do is that if I place, there's the blue sauce.
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be 2 blue gems right next to each other. So if I place them on top of the red and the green gems, then it's gonna turn them into blue.
Oh, interesting.
So that's why I wanted the blue sauce last game, because I could have turned all my useless red and green stuff.
Doesn't matter what level the element is?
No, it keeps the level.
Nice.
So right now, all those things are level 2.
Level 2.
When I put the blue sauce on top of them, they're going to be level 2 blue.
Nice. Is it consistent with teaching a new mechanic for every like leg of the story?
More or less, yeah.
Okay, because I know you were telling me like when, you know, you're doing your playthrough at home, and you're like 2 chapters ahead, like they're still throwing new gameplay elements at you.
I'm really afraid for the end of the game.
Yeah.
Where it's like, I'm afraid that they're not gonna stop throwing mechanics at me, so it's gonna be like so much stuff.
Yeah.
And on top of that, I have to make like 3 dishes. Each person like wants like 2, like both like 2 elements to be level 3.
Yeah.
And it's like, and then I have to like play around all these like gameplay elements.
Right. It's too much, man.
That's like why I slowed down my game at home.
Yeah.
Because like I'm starting to get afraid that that's gonna be like, and not afraid because it's bad, afraid because I know that I'm probably not gonna be good enough,
Yeah.
and I don't want to be bad at this game
You
because
just
I like
gotta
it so
do
much.
a little grinding on the side and.
Yeah, see, it's
Okay.
the
Yeah.
2 blue sauces.
Watery sauce.
So if I drop them, now
Nice. Cool.
and the treasure chests always have sauces.
Yeah. All right.
What's this? Oh yeah, I
Eggs.
forgot eggs are.
A water sauce.
Yeah.
Nice.
What I have the earthen sauce. Okay. Oh, okay. I forgot how I did this one. Sure. Let's do that. And then
Yeah, just drop the blue sauce in that.
I'm gonna move this out of the way. Get out of here, green.
I think it's good like that, actually. If you're doing what I'm thinking you're doing.
Oh yeah, true.
It
you're
don't
right.
matter. I was also picturing something else in my head, so when you did that, I thought you ruined it, and I was just like traumatized for a half second, but I realized you were good.
Okay. So this is what I have to work with. And I have 1 red. Why are these? Oh, because the eggs are dependent on what the birds eat. Because in game,
Yeah.
you get eggs by. You know how the birds steal stuff?
Yeah.
They steal it, they eat it, and then they drop eggs.
Huh.
And then the eggs, the sauce of the egg is dependent on what they eat.
Do you actually have time to go and wait for them to lay eggs in
Well,
the middle of the battle?
Usually what I do is like, I'm sure you noticed, but my attacks have a really big hitbox.
Yeah.
So I would be attacking things and then just let the birds take stuff and then
Yeah.
just do my thing. And then by the time I go back to cooking and then I need to get more ingredients, the egg will already be there.
Okay.
So. Okay. So, I'm guessing I have to turn my greens into not greens.
Yeah.
That's where I'm
Yeah.
getting at. So let me do this, and then move this guy over here. There we go.
Nice. Great.
And with that,
Yeah,
we should.
it's a great sub point. So cool. Hope you guys are enjoying this not so anime cooking, not so cooking show game. I'm enjoying it, and we'll keep playing this. It seems like a short enough game. We could probably complete it. Honestly,
Yeah.
didn't really consider how far we'd get with it, but I'm sure we could do that. Thanks for watching. Make sure to hit the like button because it looks good for us when you do that. Tell your friends, preferably your online friends, as we discussed last time. That's really cool. Stirpy. Yeah, tell your friends. Get the word out that we're putting out some spicy content that everyone will love. And yeah, don't forget to tell us that you like it if you did.
Oh, one more thing about this game, in case you couldn't tell already, but everything is hand drawn. Like
That's cool.
all the animations are hand drawn. It's kind of like how Cuphead.
Yeah.
Everything is hand drawn, but Cuphead there's like a lot more.
Yeah.
To it, because like they
did hand drew everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They hand drew everything, and like with Cuphead, instead of this just being this picture going to this picture,
Yeah.
they like do the animation of like her like kneeling,
Yeah.
and
Seems like the easier middle ground.
but like in Cuphead they've been working on Cuphead for
Years.
like 5 years. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
I watched like a small, not documentary, but just details behind that game.
All right, well,
All right. Thanks
Bye.
for watching. Bye.